Welcome back to part 2 of our 3-part interview series with founder of ILoveToPlay.com, Marc Chriqui. Today we're going to be focusing on what's next on the horizon for the company and who dares to compete with them. Marc, what is coming up next on the horizon for ILoveToPlay.com?
We're going to improve the product. We're going to add the features that we think our community, first of all, that our community has asked for, and that we're going to complete the process of sports networking. We think we're at about 30 or 35% of our feature set. There's just so much more. We have great plans for the future. We're going to also form partnerships to reach our user base, and we are also excited to getting. We're pre-revenue right now. We're excited at getting into meaningful revenue.
What would take you to the next level? Is there anything stopping you?
Stopping us in a startup. You can only stop yourself. Most of the problems in a startup happen from within. It's our ability to execute. We're fine-tuning our plans to see if we have the right people. We want to have the right team around the product, and we're looking at our cash flow, capital situation also, and see if we have enough of that to get where we want to go. But again, we're on the web, and we're in the viral space. We think we have the kind of tool that, and we've seen evidence of people coming together and talking about it. Lots of word of mouth. So stopping us, we're always trying to see if we're doing the right things, and we're going to fine-tune the process. It's a very iterative approach for us, so we're just going to go forward with our iterations
and see where the future takes you.
Oh yeah.
So imagine this, it's a year from now. What are the major news sources saying about ILoveToPlay.com?
The major news sources, what would bring the most joy to us is that we've had an impact for people to write stuff about how ILoveToPlay is directly responsible for lowered obesity rates. Statistics say that people are working out 50% more thanks to this kind of service. That would just, anything that would make humanity better.
You certainly have an exciting concept. Tell me, who dares to compete with you?
There are some sites out there that since we started our development, and this is one of the fears that startups go through, as you're going through your development process, your pre-launch period, you're always like, who else is popping up with ideas that are similar? And we've seen a few services that have come up. They're not exactly like what we're doing. Everyone's got their own approach to sports networking. Everyone's trying to solve the problem of getting people together, is what we're seeing out there. We have our approach. We have great plans for completing our approach. Our feature set is going to just really make it a one-stop shop that we don't see anyone out there once our feature set is complete that kind of matches what we're doing. We see a lot of niche sites that cater to local community, citywide, countrywide, sometimes sports-specific, that they revolve around, say, soccer or hockey. And but we just figure the challenges that people in soccer for example, are going through, that the same happens in football, tennis, hockey, etc. So we're really a one-stop shop.
Well, thanks, Marc. It's been fun chatting with you again, and it looks like wonderful times await you.
Oh yeah, we're excited.
And thank you everyone for visiting, and come back again for part 3 of our 3-part interview series with Marc Chriqui, founder of ILoveToPlay.com.